Okay, so let's just move this out of the way and let's just have a go. I need the stamp. Let's get our ingredients in place.
Yes.
You need the stamp.
Right.
You need a piece of baking parchment.
Okay.
And the reason that you need this, like tracing paper if you like to,
Yes.
you need an iron set to pretty hot.
Ooh.
Okay. You need baking parchment. You need your fibre.
Okay.
You need a black archival permanent ink pad.
Yes.
This is what you need, Cher, for this
Okay.
job.
Absolutely.
Right.
Lovely.
So we've got that. Iron, ready to go. I'll put that, because I'm a lefty, I'll put it over here. That is hot.
Yes. Do we need card?
Do we need card? No. No.
So
We've
everything's
stamped
made
it.
from
We've stamped it on here, haven't we? So what we're going to do is use the fibre like
I can't
that.
wait.
Okay, so let's have a go. Cool, you had me worried. I was like, do I need a card now? I don't think I did. No, you don't. You need the card to do the stamping on first. Yeah. So we've done that.
Okay.
Fast forward. Right, now we get a bit of this. We don't need a lot. And let me see if I can explain the theory of it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of this. And we're going to tease it out. Now, it's very glittery, isn't it?
It reminds me of candy floss.
It's really lovely to use. So you can tease it out like this. If you wanted to add a blend, you'd put a bit of blue now and you start tousling it out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, don't eat it. It's not candy floss.
No,
Sorry,
no,
yeah,
no.
I should mention that.
Right, so we're going to do that, right? And that's going to be our piece. If you want to colour it in,
Yeah.
it needs to be like a bit matte.
Okay.
All right, so that it's not too fibrous.
Got you.
That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so all I'm going to do, I'm literally going to wave it. Let's take another piece of that. That'll do. Right, so we're going to sandwich it just the tiniest whiff
Okay.
of heat.
Oh.
The tiniest whiff of heat. And you see how it already starts to set?
Yeah.
Look. But what I've done now is, see that side is still all really fibrous.
Yes.
But that side now it hasn't lost its glitter.
Yeah.
But it's already set.
Okay.
Right? So this is what I need to do if I want to colour it in.
Okay.
Otherwise it'll be all fluffy.
Yes.
And then the felt tip pen won't work on it. Right, so now let's take a piece of card so you can see what I'm doing.
Oh, you did need the card.
Oh, she's funny. Right, so let's take a piece of card. Right, like this isn't hard enough, Janice. Now let me just concentrate so I don't get it wrong.
Okay.
Okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to ink up the stamp, put that down on the stamp, you put the parchment down on the stuff so that you don't put that on the...
Got you.
Right, so do it twice. So the first thing we want to do, and also what we're going to have handy are our embossing tools.
Okay.
Because this is how we can emboss it.
Ah,
right.
okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, of course.
So I've got that, and that. Right. And I only want this bit, so I only want that bit, so all the rest, all this is surplus to requirement.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean? So if I go like that, I haven't put any ink on it yet, I'm just showing you. That's what I'm going to do. It's that bit I want, I'm not interested in that bit.
Okay.
This is a lot easier than I'm making it sound. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go like that. And I'm just going to ink this bit up. I'm not fussed about that bit. I only want this bit.
Okay.
I mean, we could have a look what it looks like if we do the words as well, shall we? Why not? In for a penny.
Yeah, we can do.
Let's have a look.
We can always cut them off.
Exactly, it's what we are going to do. So we go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that.
Yes.
Protects iron through. And you'll see immediately, you can see it. It's working, right? So that now is already set. Like that. It's set now. And the inked image is on the back. If I want to, I can pull this in and reinforce it a little bit. I can take these bits off here, like this, and I can add this to the back. And this is the interesting thing, because down the road, when I'm making more of these, all this bit that I cut away, I pad out on the back. The back's not of interest to me.
Got you.
It's the front image, isn't it?
Now, just while you apply the next layer of that iron, I've got some news for you.
Have a look.
We are limited stock on that complete collection. You know when I said you started to check out your baskets? Well, you did. So, well done. But we are limited stock, which means if you've been watching the first hour and you're thinking, right, shall I go for it? I'll wait till the end of the show and then I'll check out my basket. I think it's really important to do that now because we do have another 50 minutes left. So get this into your basket if you want it, because limited stock means we're limited. You can divide the cost on Flexi. You've got PayPal, and you've also got ClearPay as well. But do consider checking out your baskets, because that's what everybody has just been doing. So that is your complete collection, but we're limited. Let's get back to Barbara.
You know, there's always a crucial moment in a demo.
Oh no! You're kidding me.
All right, well, we'll see what will happen, so. Okay. I'm glad you checked out your basket.
Is that my taxi? Yeah, I'm off.
All right, let's have a look. So in order for it to be malleable,
yes,
it has to be warm.
Okay.
Right? So we'll try and reheat it again.
Okay.
Okay. So this is going to be really... What I'm pointing out is as well that the stamps can take the heat.
Okay.
So now, for example, see how it's warm?
Ah.
So now I can go in and I can take my embossing tools.
It's like groovy, isn't it?
Oh, it's great. Look at this. See, so I can go and I can bring the tree in.
Yeah.
I can put the top of the tree. See, and I'm just adding a little bit of depth. If it starts to get hard, you can feel it setting.
Yes.
Then you just warm it up again.
Okay.
I was only joshing with.
No, no, you weren't.
Not sure. If it didn't work, it's your fault. All right. So I've done that.
Yeah.
Now we'll peel this off. And there's our, look, see, so you've got your image embedded in there.
I can't believe how easy that is to do.
Yeah. You just got to remember, ink,
yes,
fibre, parchment,
yeah,
heat.
Great.
If you've missed that bit, this will be covered in,
yeah,
and that's what you don't want, really.
Okay.
Right, so once you've done that, then, you see, because it's... Look, here's one I did earlier.
Oh.
Let me just unplug this, because I don't want to... Health and safety.
That really is amazing.
So what you can do, because it's sealed, you see,
yes,
it's easy to take a pen, these poker colours, they're imminent, aren't they? Imminent.
Yes.
Coming in
very soon.
Very soon. And all you can see now, because it's not fibrous like that, see that? You see it will move around.
Got you.
But here, you can colour in, and because you've set it, can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really easy to colour in. You can use different colours on it.
Is there anything you can't use to colour it?
I reckon you could use a pencil as well. Should we try a bit of pencil? See what happens if we put a pencil on it.
I wonder if it would work.
If I use a B pencil, why wouldn't it work?
Yeah, is that the wax one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try a B pencil. Let's try a little bit of that colour there.
Yeah.
Right? And let's see what happens if I use a B pencil. There you go, there's your answer.
Perfect.
So pencils work. Isn't that nice? There you go.
Could you use the Dorso oil on there?
Cool, you do push the boat, don't you? You're pushing your lap now, girl.
I'm just thinking, you know how you said, you know, like it blends. That's a question for later. We'll address that later.
But you see how you can use your...
Yeah, you can.
Can we forget about the Dorso?
Yeah, can we? Just a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you can see how you can add colour,
yeah.
Okay? So you can use your B pencils, you can use your felt tip pens, and then what you need is a good pair of little scissors, and then you just cut it out. And I did have a nice pair of little scissors here. These are my absolute favourite. Have you got a pair of favourites?
Left-handed scissors, are they, Barbara?
No, cheap as chips is what they are. Have you got a pair of your favourites? I've had these scissors for about 30 years.
Actually, I do, yeah. I do.
bought them really cheap in America.
I've got some really long-handed, like they're craft scissors.
Yeah.
Cut my eyebrows with them, they're ever so good.
TMI, TMI. That means too much information.
No.
No, I knew you knew. But you can see how... So you take your time, but see how it cuts like butter?
Yeah.
And what I was going to say is, as you go round, right, try and keep the black line, okay, on. However, having said that,
yes,
the reason I'm going all the way around is to show you.
Yeah.
This bit here, what you do with this is you chop this up, right?
Yeah.
And that becomes the padding in the back of the next time. So it's only the front that has to be
So is that like, you know, when you...
And then you take these bits and you pad them out on the back of...
And it just...
So you do that...
And it
right?
What's the word? Fuses itself.
It melts. So then you do this with the bits that you used before.
Got you.
So you don't waste.
Yeah.
Right? And that will re-melt straight into the back, which gives you the
a bit like paper
strength.
Mache does, you know, if you just re-add the paper. That's
so cool.
Oh, that is so cool.
So that's easy to do.
Yep.
And then what you need, as I said before, to attach, you need the red tape, and then that just attaches easily. And isn't that nice?
Isn't that beautiful? Do you know what I'm thinking?
One more thing I want to show you. Go on.
You could add something like that. You know, if you're making like a cushion, a decorative cushion at Christmas,
yes.
You could stamp that out. You could use your fusible fibres, and it would just make a really nice embellishment, just on a cushion or on a napkin.
And you can sew it on.
Yeah,
you can sew it on.
You can go through.
Yeah, absolutely, you can sew it on.
Now
it's a sewable.
There are different colours available for you, and you get 50 grams. When you get the bag home, when you take it out of the bag, it will just expand and expand and expand and get bigger and bigger and bigger because there's so much in there. It's packed up, it's squashed in for you. And you've got different colours to choose from. As Barbara said, if you're going to go for two, here's a really good tip. Always add a white.
Yes.
Because it's a really good way of making ombre.
And you can colour it in.
Yeah, well...
You know, that's the other thing, is the
actually,
white...
That's the best point, yeah.
You can colour it in too.
I'm just going to grab it here, Barbara, just to show you, because I've not unfurled and squidged out, all of it. And look at that, you've got all of that, and that's still, look, with some bunched up in there. 50 grams inside your bags, which is... I know it's going everywhere. So it's all over me. I think, but maybe put that in a box to keep it nice and safe afterwards. The floor looks pretty. It's wonderful to work with. And I just think I've never seen it on stamps. I think that's amazing. Right.
One more little thing then.
Yes, please.
Okay, so embedders.
Yeah.
We're talking about finishing. Always talking about finishing. How to finish your work, how to frame your work. You know what we were doing earlier?
Yes.
How to use brushes to create a border, either a positive or a negative border. How to use our lovely doodle dies, which I really think are the best thing since sliced bread. You know, but another really classy thing to do is embed your work. See there, now you can see it on the white. Can you see how it's embedded?
Oh wow!
Right. So the embedder is another really classy way of finishing your artwork. There we are, look like that. That looks good. So I want to show you what an embedder is all about. And I know I do this every time I come on, and every time people email me and say, I can't remember why I bought these.
You get that, you think, how do I use them again?
Yeah.
So let's see.
So these embedders, they are loads and loads of different sized shapes that you can now use to frame. Some of them have got, you'll see, a radial, the different sizes. You've got you go large, you've got rectangles. There are lots of different ones.
Yeah.
I'm deliberately hanging on to this one because this is the one I think I want.
Okay.
So on Friday when we were in, we were looking at the block prints, which came with a couple of them. Okay. And they're a real game changer.
Yeah, I think when you see how these are used at home, we're not using an embossing die cutting machine. We've not got a scoreboard out or anything like that. So what we've got here is a great way to embed. But Barbara, could I just just get you to stop for just one moment, if you can?
Yeah.
We'll freeze like that. But I do need to tell you guys at home that it's a technical sellout on that complete collection. Everything is now in a basket and ready to go, and people are just checking out. If it's in your basket, it's really important to check out to make sure you get it. Maybe you've had it in your basket for a few moments while you've been watching the demonstrations. It's really important that you now check out because someone else might be able to take it from you. We don't want that to happen. So if it is in your basket, because it is a technical sellout, do check out just to complete your purchase. And remember, with it being a Cat P&P, if there's anything else you want to put into your basket, you can do. And remember, you've got that Get 5 Back code to use, and if your basket is £30 or more, let's say your first flexi, for example, if you add something else, it might take it over that. It's just my job to let you know the different ways of buying. You don't have to do that, but I don't want you to say afterwards, oh, I could have done that and brought that. So that's me just telling you those details. And if there is something else you want, for example, you might want the fusible fibres. We've got those available. That's the colour that's missing. I just took it out of the packet. Right, let's head back to Barbara. Congratulations, Barbara.
Thank you very much. And those particular stamps are very, very dear to our family's heart, because it's just got lovely memories attached to it.
It
good
certainly
energy.
has.
Really good
Let's hope
energy.
it's going to give you some good memories, you know, which is lovely.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got grandchildren, this is a fabulous place to go, isn't it?
Oh, it
because they're reading, they're learning, they're colouring them in. They can make their own Christmas cards.
Oh,
you know, it's pretty
fabulous.
cool. So let's have a look at this embedding trick. Again, it's all about the finishing.
Yes.
Right. So this is one that I did before we invented the Royal V invented embedders.
Yes.
So you can see here, after the fact, I cannot now add. I can't go in over something that's raised.
Okay.
It won't stay in place for me.
Okay.
Right? So that's okay though, that'll do. But now say, for example, I want to put an embedder. I got choices. I can either put it into the card blank, and then it's already in the card blank like that.
Okay.
Yeah? So then you can do all your 5x5s, your 6x6s. Or, before you attach the bauble now, maybe you want to embed it, like it's the same. For example, if you do block printing or proper printing press printing, letterpress, right? When you do that, what we're going to do is take a piece of low-tack tape again.
And this actually is going to show you just how good this low-tack tape is, because we're putting this onto the actual stamped image.
Right in this. This is the front, let's say. Right, so we're going to pop that right in the centre, like that. Right, and then we're going to turn it over. What I'll do is I'll take a piece of yellow paper, just a bit of scrap, so that you can see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that over like that, and then I'm going to rub my finger, my thumb, like that, and you can see, well, I can, where the edge of the plastic is on the other side, the edge of the embedder. I don't know if you can see that. If you struggle doing that, because some people, they can't use their thumb, like me, you could take like something like this, like a jar lid, anything. This is something that Glynis Whitehead's husband gave me for me sticky ink. And instead of going that way, you can take this and you can nudge it in till you see it and then drag.
Could I use, you know, like people use it like a bone folder to burnish things? Could you use that as well?
You could use that too. But what you're doing with this is you're bringing it to you. See how you let me see if you can see it.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can see that.
So that isn't actually the job though. That's just showing me
where it is.
Where it is.
Okay.
So now I'm going to take my number 2 tool from the Groovy. And I'm going to. You won't get a sharper, crisper embed than this.
If we don't have this particular tool, Barbara, is there anything else that we could use? I mean, maybe we've got some...
Flat of a knife.
Flat of a knife.
Flat of a knife. The blunt side of a knife.
Yes, got you. Actually, that's really good.
That would work. Yeah, if I didn't have an embossing tool, I could use the flat of a knife. The only thing with the embossing tool is, of course, it gets right into the corner, doesn't it? Flat of a knife, you'd have to kind of edge your way into the corner.
Do you know what, Barbara?
Yes,
I've had some of these since Christmas, and I've never been able to use them properly. Now I know how to use them. I know. Now it all makes sense.
Look
of course it does.
See?
Do you know what? These
what
are
a lovely, classy finishing trick.
It's fabulous, isn't it? No die cutting machine, no embossing folders.
Flat of a knife if you haven't got an embossing tool.
Now, we're really busy for these. These have proven to be very busy.